You can pretend to be asleep, but you can't pretend to be awake.
A frying pan is one of the only weapons that becomes more lethal when you turn it sideways from how people normally swing it.
The internet both almost killed off the postal service, then made it more needed than ever.
You never notice if stairs are designed correctly, but you immediately noticed if they're designed incorrectly.
Tetris trained you on how to fill your dishwasher most efficiently.
You never realized how many thoughts you've had that weren't original until you started posting here.
A dentist will put their fingers inside more people within the span of a week than most of us will in a lifetime.
You can pretend to be dead, but you can't pretend to be alive.
One of the happiest photos of yourself becomes one of your funeral photos.
When you burn your taste buds, you can taste pain.
Whistling is one of the most suspicious looking things you can do.
A baby coming out head first wears the mother as a turtleneck for a bit.
People with the dumbest thoughts on earth still have a platform. Wink. Nudge.
You haven't seen a tutorial on how to make slime out of glue for years.
Even though we practice falling asleep every day, we're not getting better at it.
Due to inflation, at one point, finding a quarter on the ground was a huge deal.
Emotional pain is so much easier to remember in detail than physical pain.
Desperation is the most profitable emotion.
You never hear blind people complain about lack of representation in visual media.
Now for a quick break, stay tuned for more shower thoughts. Earth is the most efficient organic spaceship on autopilot.
People who trim dog fur are the only socially accepted groomers.
You can lie about a dream and everyone will believe you.
When you're cold, you can put on another layer of clothes, but when it's hot you can only get so naked.
Ancient societies sacrificing virgins was a campaign to encourage promiscuity.
Illiterate people can't distinguish reality from a dream by trying to read.
Prudes and degenerates see dirty jokes everywhere.
I'm Bob Jeffy.
And I'm Lorelei Stewart. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more shower thoughts. Bye for now.
If you like this podcast, check out our other podcast, Daily Facts. This podcast gives you interesting tidbits of information to impress your friends, family, and colleagues with. So get smarter in less than 10 minutes a day. Just search for Daily Facts in your podcast app or check the show notes page for the link. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.